Welcome to another episode of Brown Girls Are Beautiful. I am on my way this last weekday, heute ist Freitag. Today is Friday. Last day of school for this week. And so Monday, the children don't have school because that is going to be Martin Luther King Day. So they're out. I ended up going to the wrong school, y'all. The school names have the same word in their name. So when I pulled it up on my phone, I looked up the wrong address, and that's what did it. So when I went to sign in, they didn't have me on the roster. So I had to check again on my phone and found out that I went to the wrong school. But I like that school because when you walk in, like they're playing music through the intercom. I like the energy in there, and the staff looks so friendly to greet you and stuff. So if I ever get a chance to, I'm going to see if I can substitute over there because I like their energy. So this is the great thing about substituting, because you get to go around and venture to see what schools you might be interested in teaching at if you wish to become like a full-time teacher or a guest teacher or have a more permanent position such as like a teacher's assistant. This gives you that opportunity. Let's see here. So it says here that I'm 4 minutes away from the school that I'm supposed to be at. So I did call them and let them know that I ended up going to the incorrect school. They understood. They were very understanding. So I will be there shortly. I should get me something. And I knew something was wrong because when I looked it up yesterday, the day prior, I'm like, this didn't seem right. Like, I think I might go get me some breakfast, y'all, since I'm right up the road. I think I will do that. I owe that to myself. I wasn't going to get breakfast, but I was super hungry when I left the freaking house. And I have a banana and 2 cups of applesauce. Y'all, that is like nothing. It's no food. And then for lunch, I don't know what I'm going to have. So what I'm going to do is go. Hopefully McDonald's doesn't have a line. Get some breakfast and then make it to the school, and I'll just take the breakfast and put it in my little plastic bag so they can't see that I went to McDonald's, y'all. But they'll be fine because usually they have like assistants and stuff like that that can help the children out when they first come into the school. They'll be okay. I told them I was on the way. McDonald's is right here up the street, and I might as well stop while I have the chance. And something told me, like, why am I not going the way that I thought I was going? So now I understand why. And you know what? I normally don't advocate for McDonald's because this is a bunch of mess, but I'm going to get, let me see, I'm going to get, what am I going to get? Probably like some type of biscuit and hash browns and orange juice. And I don't want that watered down orange juice. I prefer the kind that's in the carton because that other stuff is like water and oranges. I do have some Milo's lemonade with me, so and I have some alkaline water. So y'all, don't judge me because I do not really advocate for McDonald's. If it was up to me, I would be like getting Panera Bread or something, but they don't have one right here in this vicinity. So I'm stuck with the choices that I have, nearby. So this is what's going on, y'all. Y'all know that's done deliberately. So yeah, I will be at the school as soon as I get my order. Yes, I'm 6 minutes away. All right, y'all, signing out. Now, wouldn't you know, once they get to my order, she gonna ask me, what did you get? It's always some dumb stuff. They had like a McAfee or whatever that thing is called pulled up. I knew that wasn't my order because I didn't even order a drink because I don't want that watered down. Thank you.
Thank you, honey.
You too. Oh, okay. Well, she came right out with the order. Let's see how many 2 packs of ketchup. Like, what is up with that? No, it is what it is, y'all. I gotta go. Signing out. Not trying to complain, but I feel like the food was cooked in old grease because it smells like with that greasy smell, like that old grease smell, and then the bag is extra greasy, so I don't know how much I'm going to enjoy it. But see, this is what happens when you go to McDonald's. Like, it's just like one of those last minute desperate options that you probably could do without, but you just want something, you need something to put in your stomach. That's what's going on. And then the stupid navigation told me to turn left when I could have gone right and then made a left at the light. Now I have to sit here at the red light because the idiot in front of me, they're not turning, and I gotta just sit here. So it's just such a delay, but it is what it is. It is what it freaking is, y'all. I'm trying to listen to this relaxation music to keep my nerves calm. This is why I do this. I do this for my nerves. Because the longer I sit here and look at this dumb car in front of me that could pull up so I can turn right, the longer I get annoyed and irritated. Stupid ass Malibu. Dumbass mess. I could have really gone through the parking lot and cut through the light. Stupid, man. Just people be so irritating just to be dumb on purpose. Go! Stupid. They see me trying to move up. They moved a little, like they inched forward. I still can't fit through. Go, dummy. Gosh, people so stupid. This is why, like, ugh, I don't like dealing with traffic, y'all, as you can see. Now I have to sit here at another freaking red light in front of me. I could have been gone down the road had I listened to my own natural instincts, listening to the stupid navigation system that made me take unnecessary turns and wait at unnecessary lights. Alright, y'all. But anyway, signing out. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, y'all. I'm literally 2 minutes up the road. I've gotten hot. I had to let the windows down. It's 37 degrees outside. I'm freaking hot, y'all. I have on a shawl. I have on a tank top shirt. And then it's like this cardigan on top of it. And then I have this jacket on with a shawl. I am freaking hot. Like, I feel like I'm sweating underneath my hair. Oh, I'm sweating underneath here. The upper part of my body is hot. So now we're at 38 degrees, and I'm still hot. Oh. I was going to do something, but I'm not going to do it. I was going to make fun of someone, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it, y'all. Just pass the post office. Alright, so all I got to do is make this right, and we'll be right at the school. Alright, y'all. Y'all, this school is so freaking confusing. So they have a do not enter sign where you're supposed to enter the school. And they have gates right there so you can't get into the school. So as I turned, I had to literally stop because there was oncoming traffic. And then I had to back out. And I had a school bus beeping at me. So right now I'm in the one where it says buses only. But I don't see the entrance to the freaking school. So I have to turn all the way out of here and figure out how to get into the school. And not only that, there are other people that somebody else did the same thing I did. So how did this man went into the do not enter and he got in? How did he do it? Oh, he went in where it says do not enter. That's what he did. Okay. All right, I think I'm supposed to go up a little bit more. Well, this one is the middle school. I can't. There's no way to get to the school unless I go to the middle school. Oh, you know what? This is stupid. So they have one entrance to two schools. So if you go to the right, you'll be at the middle school. And if you go to the left, you'll be at the elementary school. This is how they have it set up. So it's confusing. Okay, so that's why I just saw someone go to, someone actually went through the do not enter zone. Okay, and now they have the parking lot is gated. This is, y'all, oh, this is confusing. All right, they're probably like, where is she at? She ain't coming. I'm gonna let them know, like, I got so confused at the freaking entranceway. Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm not the last and I'm not the first. Okay, all right. Make sure I get close parking so I can get up out of here. Yes, I am. I don't care. It is what it is at this point, y'all. Oh, man. my gosh. I bet you it is a hot mess. And it's Friday too. And they got a 3-day weekend. I bet it is a hot mess when they release these children out of this school. People still dropping their children off, so I shouldn't feel but so bad. All right. I am signing out, y'all. They're getting on their iPads. McDonald's. Oh, they paused. They paused.
That hurt so bad. I bet it's cold.
They paused.
No.
We're doing the yoga freeze dance. They paused.
Zero.
Alright, y'all, so I'm using my camera now on the phone, cinematic mode. This teacher is so well organized. Look, she even left some stickers and she said, please leave any notes or names, thank you, in case they misbehave. One of the students was telling me about that and I said, yeah, I got the note because one of the students, he misbehaves a lot. I think something's going on with him. And these are some bubbles, so maybe we'll have a little bit of bubble time for celebration. Like if, you know, they get the answer right, we can blow some bubbles. Right here are the plans. These are the lesson plans for the day. So as you can see, they are actually at the media center. So that's the library. They took their library books with them, and then they'll have math when they get back. So the instruction is for them to look at a counting video to go to 100 with Jack Hartman. What I'm actually going to do is pass out these whiteboards, and as you can see, they've gotten very dingy since I've got them. I haven't had them long, but this is coming from my tutoring session with the 3rd and 4th graders. And I have some dry erase markers, and I have an eraser. And what I'll be doing is I'm going to have them to play some games to make it more interactive for them. And of course, I want to write. So what I'm going to do is have them to take turns writing, okay? That's what we'll do. We'll have them take turns writing on the board in their team. They pass it to the next person. The next person gets to write. Then they pass it to the next person. So that's how we'll do that. And then they want to know if they win, do they get candy? I don't have any candy to give these children, nor do I want to be handing out candy because I don't want to get in trouble in case they have allergies. So I don't know what their reward could be. So we'll think about that. They don't really need a reward, y'all. Everything, you don't always get a reward for everything. I'm just showing y'all around the classroom because I think it's so cute. So this is what I'm doing, letting my GoPro charge over there. I covered it up so no one can see it. Yeah, it's over there on the charger. One thing I did notice about this classroom is there are not many outlets. That's one thing I don't like. Not unless she has them covered up behind these benches and stuff and behind the cabinets, because there's a bookshelf right here. I don't see many outlets around here, and I would definitely want some outlets around me for, like, I would have a little portable miniature heater, and then I would also have like something to charge my phone, and of course I have my laptop in my bag. So those those things you kind of always want to have a charger handy for, but my laptop holds a pretty good charge because I try to keep it charged, so I don't really know if you need that, but she probably does a lot of her stuff over there at the board area, and there is an outlet over there, so that's where my GoPro is at charging. And there's a couple other outlets throughout here, like over there where their pencil sharpener is near the sink, but I think that is kind of like a safety thing because they have an outlet right there at the sink with the iPads and stuff. I don't know, but it is what it is. They should be okay. All right, y'all, so let me sign on out and I'll check in with y'all a little bit later. All right, everyone, the children are off at the media center. I have to pick them up at 11:30. Right now it's 10:47, so we're in an empty classroom right now, but earlier we played a brief game. Let me turn the light on because I don't think y'all can see me. Turn the light on. There we go. So for purposes of this video, I'll turn the light on, but it was very relaxing with the light off, y'all. Again, I stayed up kind of late last night, so make sure but this is a very nice classroom, so I'm going to take the opportunity to show y'all what this classroom looks like. Something on the lens here. Okay, so y'all, this is my ensemble for today. All right, so I put this together. I keep the shawl around me because it gets cold in the classrooms, so I have a cardigan on, and underneath here I have on like a spaghetti strap cami shirt. You can't really tell, but this is what I got going on today. Okay, so still dressed up even though it's Friday. A lot of times, like in the schools, I didn't know this, but you're not supposed to wear jeans unless it's on Fridays, and jogging pants and leggings and stretch pants, but I've seen teachers wearing stuff like that, so who knows. I think the most important thing is how you interact with the children and if you are a value and an asset to the school. That's the main thing. But anyway, so this staff was very courteous, very friendly. This is a fresh, brand new school, y'all, so it is nothing like the other school that I was telling you about with the mold, and this is on another side of town. They just built this school, and this school is right beside the middle school, so you can literally walk from this school to the school next door, which I think is really neat. Even though it's kind of confusing when you come into the parking lot. But I'm going to show you a look around. So it's a melanated teacher's classroom. Usually all the teachers that I've substituted, a lot of them are melanated teachers. And shout out to her. She has a very, very well-behaved class, I must say that. So as you can see, they have their alphabet. They know their ABCs. We were just playing a game. Basically, they're going over the letter Q and U, which I think is great. Because QU goes together. You can make the words queen, quail, quilt. I don't really know many words that begin with Q that does not have U to follow the Q. So anyway, these are some of the children's names. As you can see, this is how she has them seated. They're seated, I guess, as a group. Today there are 15 of them all together. There is a population of Hispanics here as well, but it's not as saturated with the Hispanics. It's kind of a mixture, which is what I like to see. I like to see a diverse class. I didn't see one Caucasian student in here though, so it's mainly melanated and Hispanic or Latino. That's it. A lot of these schools, you're going to see that they have the carpet. They come to the carpet for a number of things. So you might have seen earlier in the video, they get brain breaks because they're kindergartners. So this is a lot for them to come to class, come to school. We had snack time, but I don't think they have nap time anymore. So their attention span can, be a little bit stretched. Okay, she has very positive affirmations all around her classroom. I love her classroom. This is something that a lot of the schools are using, are these presentation boards, and she's covered up the whiteboard area, so I guess they're not using the whiteboard in here. Like I said, there are no more chalkboards, y'all. Those days are over. And so a lot of things are done through video, and it's digitally done because that keeps the attention span of the children. So this is probably a table where they do group work or focus work. Mostly all classrooms are going to have these. Right here is where the teacher would sit right there in the middle. The children would gather around. She pulls them into small groups to go over things like literacy and things of such. So I guess, you know, they're going over the character and the setting in kindergarten, which I think is a bit much for them. This is the infamous Ezra Jack Keats, The Snowy Day. My sister had this book as a child, and they are going over this book at another school in the school district as well. So I think they have assigned certain books for them to go over for the school year. These are the cubbies, everyone. So they hang their jackets in there, and then they have like iPads, they have books, and they have earphones that go into their cubbies for, you know, when they leave for the day. And then I thought this was neat what she did. These look like little key rings, and it goes over what the words mean. So I mean, what the letters stand for. So V is for very, S is for soon, R is for red, Q is for quiet, N is for no, K is for kind. All of that, I think is so neat. Looks like they're going over the weather as well. So pretty basic common stuff, common sense things. This is their circle table. I guess they work in the groups over here. This is their bathroom. As you can see, it says vacant. So they know when they have the door switched to red, it's occupied. When it's white, it's vacant. Looks like they have line leaders, door holders, room helper, and the caboose. So this is when they get in line. They have Play-Doh. This is where they would charge their iPads. Their charging stations are here. Electric pencil sharpener. They have a sink where they can wash their hands. Most classrooms have this. I don't know if they use these, but they are very neat, very clean. It's a very tidy classroom. I have to give a shout out to this teacher. Books are up there, more cabinet space, and I guess this is for like storage and stuff like that. All right, she has pictures up there, so I'm not going to show that. Material and properties, they have blocks. This is a file cabinet. It's pretty empty, so I don't think she has much of anything in there. But she's a very, very neatly done classroom. It looks like some doll babies and Muppets are down there. Maybe that's how they communicate if they need to open up. Another circle table is right here. I guess she can keep an eye on them. Of course, this is the teacher's desk. So she's right here in the middle. I love her desk, how she has this. It's right in front of the window. And to the back, you can see the parking lot. Literally, if you park up here, you can see your vehicle from this vantage point. So I really like that. And you can also see the weather. Very open, bright, fresh, clean, new. This is something that I think this is so cute. It says your voice matters. You are strong. You are important. You are brave. You are special. I love that. I love when teachers have mirrors in their classrooms so the students can see themselves. This is another little group area. Now I don't even know how they got marker over here. Red, blue, and green marker. I didn't give them any markers to sit over here, so I don't know when this happened. So maybe this is their reading area. I think this is just adorable, y'all. Just adorable. And then over here they have their little books. So this is, I guess this is their little library area. And it has See, Think, and Wonder, okay? And then a lot of classrooms will have like a area with carpets where I guess they can be comfortable. Like if she calls them to do certain things in class, maybe they'll sit at the table. Some people will be over here on the carpet. Like I said, they do have carpet time a lot of times in these elementary school aged children's classrooms. And then up here, I put something on so that they could listen to that will relax their nerves, because subconsciously, we don't understand that our brain does react, regardless of whether we know it or not. Our brains react to the sounds that we hear in the background. Our brains pick it up, whether or not we are paying attention to it or not, but we our bodies react to it. So I just wanted to point that out. So this is why I put this on. I did this also for another group of children at another school. I think they were like in 4th grade, and I just let it play throughout the day. And then at the end of the day, I'll turn it off in case, or unless we need to use the board for something. Yep, that is the classroom. I hope you enjoyed the tour. Signing out, this is MTV Cribs. Alright, yeah, so right now I'm just playing with the camera functions. I wanted to see if I switch the settings, was this going to be a little bit better for what I was doing for the video, and I like this a whole lot better. So you have to play with these GoPros because that's what I'm using right now. I'm not on my phone. And here is a word of advice. If you do use your phone to do videos, try to use your cinematic mode, because the cinematic mode, y'all, comes in extra nice. So they were saying that school was going to close or cancel early, but it doesn't look like that because look outside through the blinds. See how bright the sun is? I don't know if I can see that or not. But I might have me a seat and just turn out the lights and just, I don't know, figure some things out for Brown Girls Are Beautiful, for real estate, or for the weekend. I do want to do F Your Feelings Friday today on my channel, so just tune into that. If you haven't, you can follow me there as well. Those that know. If you follow my channels, you know that I have more than one, but you know how to find me. Really, this channel, I'm kind of switching the tone of it over a little bit, switching up the vibe to see how this works, to see if y'all enjoy it, if you like my footage. I know a lot of it you see me in the car, and I'm trying to get more footage where I'm not in the car, where I'm in different environments. And because of the nature of my work right now, I'm trying to let you kind of see inside what I do, how it is if you're thinking about going into the teaching realm or the education realm. I haven't been doing it that long, but like I said, you don't have to be an actual teacher to be a teacher. What I do right now is substitute. I was a teacher's assistant. I didn't really want to be utilized in the way that I was being utilized, and that'll be a whole separate episode for another time and another day, and I'll tell you about that. If you want to be a teacher's assistant, it's a little crazy when you do that, because teacher's assistants are not doing what you think they're doing. They're doing everything: babysitting, daycare, counseling, teaching. A lot of it is behavioral, a lot of it is being an enforcer, a lot of it is being a parent. It's just a lot that goes into working in the school system, y'all. So you really have to have a patience and a way with children. They have to like you, they have to gravitate towards you, that you have to like children if you want to work with children. That's just how I feel. But children have always tended to gravitate towards me, and so one of my good friends, shout out to her, she's in the education realm as well, and we both started doing this at the same time. She's still doing it. She's a teacher assistant right now. I've switched over to substitute teaching. It gives me a little bit like more flexibility for what I need to do in my schedule and my job. When you're a substitute teacher, you do not get benefits, so that's one thing I want to let people know in case you did not know that. If you become a guest teacher, you do get benefits. If you become an actual full-time teacher, you get benefits. I don't think they have part-time teachers. I do know they have part-time tutors. I already tutor, but you can be a part-time tutor and get hired into the school system. You only might get 20 to 25 hours a week. I don't know how that would be beneficial unless you go to college or something. A lot of college students do that. You can be really any age and be a teacher, y'all. I know this guy that, you know, he's retirees. Sometimes they come back and substitute. Retirees will come back and work within the school system. When you're young and you come straight out of high school and you just, you know, got your college degree, a lot of times people go into the teaching realm, and they also encourage you to get more education for your certification. Sometimes they will pay for it, they'll give you grants, but the stipulation is you have to work in certain schools in order to obtain the grant, and you have to also be a teacher for a certain amount of years. And so I just didn't want to feel like anybody could hold anything over me and dictate my career path, so I decided not to go through all of that. But if that's something you would love to do, then that is an option for you. I just think that life is very short and you have to explore things that you want to do for yourself without having to be tied to something. Now, let me just show you this because I love this green that's showing up. I don't know if you can see it from here, but that green is beautiful, y'all. I love that setting. And these are just some, you know, real nice visuals that the children can look at while they work or listen to while they're working in the background. So I'm going to actually sign out now because I want to take at least 25 to 30 minutes to have some time for myself mentally. And yep, because it's 11:03 and I have to pick them up by 11:30. So I'm going to sign out, y'all. This has been a segment of Brown Girls Are Beautiful. Until next time, I'm signing out. Alright, guys, so surprisingly, I took the children to lunch and found out that we don't have to stay in there. Usually they'd be like, oh, you got to eat with the children, and you know, but these are kindergartners that I'm working with, and they said we don't have to eat with the children. So there's a whole lot of commotion about what time we're supposed to release the children. So in the plan, she has said to have them ready by like 2:30, 2:35. They said we received an email with an update on that. I didn't get the email, so 2 or 3 people came and made sure I knew to have them ready at least by like 2:15, and I think they're going to be leaving by like 2:30, 2:35. So we're going to go ahead and get prepared by 2:15 to have them ready, and we'll just sit on the carpet. So with this 10 to 15 minute break, I'm going to see if I can get something to drink because I left my water in the car, and maybe I'll get like a ginger ale or something. And I got snacks with me already. So, all right, y'all. I will go pick them up in a few minutes. We were working on math earlier, and an issue that they're having is they're writing their numbers backwards. So at the snack machine, they also take Visa, Apple Pay, Google Pay, MasterCard, Discover, American Express. You can also tap your phone to pay, y'all. This is what they have going on in schools. I normally always get a Snickers. I ended up getting, I don't know, drink soda. They didn't have ginger ale. That's my choice of drink, so I got a Mountain Dew instead. I'm contemplating this Snickers bar, y'all. It's going to cost me $1.70 or $1.60 actually. Kind of high, but I might get it anyway. I need me a little sugar rush. This is real neat how this works. So you hold it, and then push that up. There you go. And then I just say what I want. I want D6, which is a Snickers bar. And it comes on. And there you have it, y'all. You can pay right from your Cash App. And believe it or not, these machines be going out heavy and hard. So if you got a side hustle, a vending machine at a school, it's the one that you want to get. Because I'm telling you, these snacks don't last. This is recess.
Yeah, and I think that's what my problem was. So I was like, "Where's your mom?" It's like fantasy takes like you have to like be in the mindset.
All right, y'all. It literally looked like it's about to pour down out here. So they released the children a little bit early. They told us at the last minute, which I think is crazy. But I had all the children ready and prepared. Anyway, we did play a little game at the end so everybody could win prizes. They all got a sticker. They all had a chance to win a sticker for today, and they felt good about themselves. So that's the biggest thing. They sometimes don't understand or grasp the concept of simple stuff, and it's so frustrating, but it's probably got something to do with their just focus, their attention. You know, it's 2:45, it's the middle of the day, it's almost the end of the day for them, and then they just had lunch and recess and stuff and bathroom time, so maybe they're not focusing. But it's like so simple. They know how to count basically to 100, but when you put the numbers in front of them and you're like 3, 4, 5, so what number comes before the 4? What comes after the 4? They look at you and they don't know. They're like, 4? and they just saying random stuff that doesn't make sense, and they know the stuff, they know it. So I'm probably going to email their teacher and let them know, and let the teacher know, like, they understand, but maybe it's the verbiage that I was using, because when I demonstrated it, they understood, but on paper they're not writing the right answer. It's like you individually have to sit down with all of them to go over it with them, and it's like, go fill the rest of it out. You got this right when we did it together, just do the rest the same way. They come back with the same answers, they come back not knowing it, and then you have some you know, like one of the students, he was telling answers like, I don't like that, don't tell people answers, let them figure it out on their own. They're smart enough to get it. Like, give them time to think. They might process differently, they gotta process it. That's so frustrating. I'm like, if you tell answers, you're getting disqualified, because everybody's smart enough and they can figure it out. And that is a nice smart group. There are some sweethearts, but it was definitely a pleasure. It's definitely a lot of energy being put into it. It can be frustrating because they all talk at the same time, and they all get in your face with their papers. I'm done, what about this, and like, it's so rude. They cut each other off, and I'm like, look, don't do that. And they have a door holder, and she's a female, and then the boys, I'm like, who wants to be the door holder? And they're volunteering. So I said, you know what, this is a man's job, this is a male's job, this is a boy's job, let them be the door holder. One of the boys was like, but you said such, you know, but such and such is a door holder. And then another girl was like, but you said such and such is a door holder. Like, you see, now you're trying to be in the place of an adult. Don't tell me what I said at first. That's what the teacher had written down. But in my personal opinion, the girl does not have to hold the door. This is a man's job. And I'm getting the girl set up to know, like, what to do in the future. So that was the whole concept of what I was doing, is let this girl understand that a man can hold the door for the rest of the class, and for her as well. So that was the whole purpose of me switching their roles around when it came to the door holder. But I am on my way to the post office. I hope I can get the situation straight. It literally is about to rain out here, and the traffic is very heavy and thick. So hopefully I can get whatever I need to get resolved without getting my hair wet, y'all. I have a hood and I have this, so hopefully I don't get my hair wet. Let me see if they'll let me go. I think they should let me go. Uh-oh. Hopefully. Let me go, y'all. Okay, just letting them know I'm coming through. I don't want anyone to hit me. All right, so I'm at the post office, so I'm gonna run in here and see what can be done about my package. All right, y'all, I will see you in a second. Do you? Okay, I know.
That's my business card.
So you do cable, computers?
Communications.
Oh, you do a lot?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see, what's your name? What's your name?
Lauren.
Lauren. Okay. Thank you, Lauren.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hope I hear from you.
We need to be a homeowner now.
Yes,
You're
I do.
driving that nice truck. You need to be parking it in your driveway in your garage. All right.
Give me a call.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. Networking at the post office. So they took my information down, and they're going to alert the mail people to see if there's a way I can get my package, and they can give me another key so I can get in that mail slot. But for now, let's see. For now, I'm about to run out of battery life, I think, or out of memory card space. So I am going to back on up, and it's raining. It's starting to rain out here, so I'm going to focus on the road because it's a lot of traffic. There's a lot going on, and it's Friday. So y'all, I will see you later, and hopefully I'll get my package. So I've been waiting 3 months for this package, y'all. I almost thought I wasn't going to get it, but I did. So shout out to them. They definitely delivered on their word. I can actually take this off. Yeah. I need to get one of these made for real estate. T-Gresh Realty. I need to get this made for BJB, Brown Girls Are Beautiful. Get one of those made and get one made for my real estate so everybody can see like, oh, you're a realtor. No, I need to get something else for real estate. Maybe not one of those, but something else. Not a name tag holder. If I show you this traffic, let me show y'all. I don't know who that is beeping the horn, but there's nothing I can do for y'all. So just get over it. Yeah, this is the traffic, y'all. So I don't know. I don't think they were beeping at me though. I don't have anybody behind me. Maybe it was another car beeping at someone else. But yeah, y'all, this is what's going on. I will tune in with y'all later. We had one girl that was getting upset because she did not get to go to the treasure box today. And she's an only child, which explains why she's crying about everything in kindergarten. And I'm like, no, what we don't do is we don't do that. We're not feeding into, you know what? I think this car is letting me go. Let them know. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so I was just letting them know that I appreciate them for letting me in, because common courtesy is not common these days. But yeah, I let that girl know, like, we're not feeding into the crying. I was another little girl out there. You know how little children are, they want attention because they're used to being babied at home. Making a big scene, all exaggerated, and usually it's girls. Usually it's little melanated girls. I hate to say it that way, but usually it's them, and sometimes it's because they're used to being babied at home, and a lot of times it's because they're the only child, unfortunately. So yeah, the boys were definitely helpful, very, very helpful. Some very talkative. Of course, tattletales were in the building. All right, we're passing by the school again, and yeah, it's a bunch of cars still out there. I think the staff is still there. I don't see any school buses right now. But shout out to all the school staff that actually come outside in the inclement weather, in the rain, in the hail, sleet, snow, thunderstorms, hot weather, and they be actually out there directing traffic. Shout out to all those that do that. And lunchroom monitors, janitors, all the people that help run the school. It is a lot. It is a lot to deal with. A lot of responsibility. So I think we need to really, really, you know, compliment and cherish and just be thankful for all these people that, you know, we take for granted and we don't think about, because without them we would not have the conveniences that we have. And then also like the trash collectors, you know, just people that work for the utility companies that help get your power back restored whenever there is some type of windstorm. Shout out to them for working, you know, when other people are inside trying to stay warm and they're out in the cold, you know, exposed to the elements. You know, they're out there in the wind, out there in the water, getting, you know, exposed, like I said, to the weather. Construction workers, we know they ride the clock, we know what they be doing, but they be out there doing something. Paving the roads, thank you for that. You know, we just have a lot of conveniences here in America that a lot of people in other countries don't have. For instance, like in some parts of Africa, I was talking to a lady, I think she said she visited, oh, was it Ghana or was it South Africa? I can't remember. But anyway, she visited and she was saying how there are certain times of the day that they cut out their electricity and they cut out their power, and they don't know when it's going to happen. So you could be stuck without electricity or power for like a couple of hours out of the day until they decide they want to turn it back on. And right now we are so fortunate here in America that we don't have those inconveniences, okay? So I'm glad we don't have to worry about that. And as far as the water, I think that's another thing. Like their water pressure is totally different. You know how like we just turn on our faucet and we can just get fresh water, well, what they classify as fresh water, some of us out of the sink. not every country can do that, because what happens is their water pressure is definitely not the same. Yeah, I'm just looking around because they built and they're constructing a few new developments on this road, and so I will be posting about some of these homes on my real estate channel. I should have been doing this because I remember when they first started building. Y'all, these new developments, they sell out before they even break ground, believe it or not, because a lot of people from different parts of America, they come and settle and migrate here because they just move around and they for some reason find themselves coming here. So a lot of that goes on. But yeah, maybe I'll take y'all on a tour one day, and I'll post another video with the new construction homes. I think y'all like seeing that, the model homes. Some new construction homes do not do models because they know that they're going to sell without even doing all of that, so they don't even worry about furnishing the entire home. And that would be LGI. They don't do model homes. Who else? I would say Ryan Homes. I don't really think they do model homes, and I have seen them do model homes. It depends on what community it is. If it's like a starter home, they're really not going to do a model home for those homes. Let me see, Smithfield Douglas, sometimes they will, or they're halfway furnished the home. They really sell the home just as it is. Smith Douglas, I'm sorry, I said Smithfield Douglas. Who else? There's another build, Meritage. They do have model homes depending on where you go. Some of my clients purchase with Meritage. They were going to go with Smith Douglas. However, Smith Douglas, they will charge you for every single option. I don't think they do packages. I think basically you add every option on. I think Ryan Homes kind of operates the same way, but with Meritage you can get packages for your home. From what I recall, because my clients closed last December, not this past December, but the December before this last one, and they had got like a package deal for their options. Yeah, but anyway, that's real estate business. We're talking about what I was talking about, which was the school and all of that. But yeah, I'm not too far from my destination. There are a line of cars in front of me, and as you can see, traffic is up ahead. There's a school bus, and we're waiting. Okay, so we have to wait to make a left hand turn or a right hand turn. So that is what this traffic is all about. All right, y'all, I am going to sign out because I don't really have anything else to talk about right now. And I'm gonna turn up my music, and hopefully I can catch the mail people if they're out here delivering mail. I don't know, but we'll see. All right, so while I wait, let's turn it around. All right, y'all, so while I wait, I guess I'll talk to you about some things that can be major things when you're substituting or when you're dealing with these children. So a big situation today was erasers, okay? Because they do so much erasing that they basically don't have any eraser left on their pencil. So erasers was a major thing today. It was not enough erasers to go around. You know, erasers was a big thing, causing a whole lot of disturbance, a whole lot of chaos and confusion was about the erasers. So that is a thing that takes place, is the erasers. All right, another major event that takes place is not just are the erasers a major thing, but having pencils. That's another major thing that can cause a big delay, a bunch of chaos, a bunch of confusion, is not having pencils. It's always a lack of pencils for some reason. Children come to school with no pencils. I don't understand it. I never had that issue. My mama always made sure we had sufficient pencils going to school. Paper. So I think now they ration the paper out in class. Loose leaf notebook paper is given out. I just don't understand it. I didn't see any tissues in the classroom, and one boy kept having a runny nose. So sometimes I don't see tissues going on. You know, that needs to be sent in with the children, especially during the time when it's, you know, cold season. Also, I would say if your child has allergies, you need to just make sure they always have tissues. What is another thing that causes a big disruption in the class? So the pencil sharpening, that's another major event. If there's an electric pencil sharpener, you know, that's a big event for them, being able to electronically sharpen their pencils. The bathroom can be another disruption, as well as getting water. One boy got water all over himself and all over his coat. When they go to recess, I, for some reason, am noticing that they're getting twigs and grass in their hair, all on their jacket. It's all in their shoes. When we left that carpet was full of grass. I hope that teacher has a vacuum cleaner. So I will notify her. I will email her and let her know my apologies for that. I don't know how they're getting grass all over the carpet. The teacher yesterday, they had a vacuum cleaner in the classroom. Dirt is another problem. They will get that in the seats. I had a child do that during tutoring session this week. Dirt was all in the chair, all on the floor. Mud can be a thing. Even going down the hallway, getting the wall. They're touching on the wall. They will definitely mess the walls up in the hallway. So when we walk down the hall, we need to make it known, no touching the wall, no leaning on the wall, leave the walls alone, get off of the wall. That's another major thing. It causes major disruptions, major chaos, and it can lead to fighting and you know, arguments. Not really fighting, but arguing. We didn't really have anybody fighting in our class. Maybe during recess, you know, it was a little things going on with them playing, but like nothing major. So like I said, they were a pretty good group, you know. So it was about 16 or 15 of them today, I believe. 15 to 16 children. And that was it. So we are about to be next in line after this Toyota turns in front of us, and we will be able to make our way down the road, y'all. So I just wanted to come back in while I was waiting, just to let y'all know some major things that can cause issues in a classroom setting. You would never think so, but yes, it does. All right, y'all. And so I forgot to tell y'all that one of the boys came up to me and said, "You're one of the best teachers I ever had, that we've ever had." And he gave me a hug. That was so sweet. So like I said, I get hugs every day. And, you know, the little melanated girls, they really seem like they want to be around me a lot. And one girl, she just kept coming around me in recess. Like she wanted to talk. I'm like, go play. You know, because sometimes you just need a break away from all that energy, like just to yourself. But yeah, it was a very rewarding experience today. This school, like I said, it was a nice school. I'm so glad that to see our melanated children be able to have something brand new, and I'm saying this right on camera, right on video, with a great staff. I saw they had a washer and dryer, a front-loading washer and dryer laundry room in there. And I guess because, you know, they're still young, I think they have pre-K and kindergarten there. I didn't know that they had preschool at the actual elementary school. This is something new to me. I didn't even know that existed. And plus the EC children, so sometimes they might have accidents on themselves. So I'm imagining that's why. You might have children playing in mud. They don't have a change of clothes. I've heard of stuff like that happening at the other school. So, I mean, I don't know, but I know that usually they say for parents to send a change of clothes, especially if your child is like in kindergarten and stuff, which is always a good idea. What else can I tell you? That's that's about it. So I think I'm gonna close the video out right here. I'm at the mailboxes right now. I hope I didn't leave my umbrella somewhere because I don't see it in here. But yeah, I'm hoping I didn't leave my umbrella anywhere because I don't know where it is. I was going to get out and check the mail and then take it from there. All right, y'all. I will talk to y'all later. All right, signing out. No package. I checked. My package is not there, so hopefully somebody dropped it off at the doorstep. I hope no one stole my package. So I'm going to give them a chance. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow they'll deliver another key so that I can try to open the mailbox and get my package, y'all. All right, signing out. All right, I think this is going to be the last update for this particular video because I have a lot of clips that I'm going to be putting together. I have a light shining on my face because I'm using my iPhone flashlight because, like I said, this GoPro does not do well in low light settings, and right now the sun is not out. It's an overcast out there and it is raining. So I think they made a late judgment call because soon as they were letting the children out, you could tell that it was about to be rain, okay? And like it had already started drizzling by the time they were getting on the buses. So I could imagine that the bus drivers are driving home in the rain. The children are getting off of the bus in the rain. And I'm pretty sure that the parents are getting late notice if they have to be from work or pick their children up early, at the last minute. And I don't think that's the best way to handle that, in my personal opinion. Like, there was another county that made a judgment call yesterday. I feel like they should have done this yesterday, but they did this in the middle of class today, saying that they were going to release the children early today. So that's kind of crazy. But it is what it is. I'm going to take a shower, and I think I will be getting myself prepared for F Your Feelings Friday. I am going live tonight. I haven't been live in so long, y'all. So I'm going to try to prepare the best that I can to put something together for y'all, and I hope y'all enjoy this video. I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers on my channels, especially on my other channel, and anybody that watches this channel. If you watched it till the end, thank you for watching. Thank you if you click on it, if you share it, if you like it, if you subscribe. I thank you so much. And until next time, you all stay blessed, you all. All right, signing out.